So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Nation Innovation. Now let's move forward to different another type of a signal, which is energy and a power signal. So let's define energy and power signals. Okay. So first we will define energy signal. So energy of a signal is given by E of energy of a signal xt is given by E of x is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity mod of x of t ka whole square dt. Okay, this is the basic expression of energy of a signal for energy of a signal of xt. So if this energy is finite, if this if this is an energy signal, energy of a signal for finite. Okay, so if it is finite, then energy will lie between 0 to infinity. If energy is lying between 0 to infinity, then a given signal is called as a energy signal. Now let's move forward to the power signal. So a power signal is defined by, so power of a signal is given by limit t tending to infinity 1 upon t from an integration minus t by 2 to t by 2 mod of x of t ka whole square dt. Okay, another expression for power of a signal will be given by limit t tending to infinity 1 upon 2t from minus t to t mod of xt ka whole square dt. Another expression for power will be given by limit t tending to infinity 1 upon t 0 to t mod of xt ka whole square dt. Okay, so if a given signal is a power signal, it has a finite power. So if power of a signal is lying between 0 to infinity, then a given signal is a power signal. Okay, now there are two conclusions for energy and power signals. Okay, so first conclusion is, if a signal if a energy of signal is finite, then its power will be 0. Okay, now the second conclusion is if the power of a signal is finite, then energy of that signal will be infinite. This is one of the basic and one of the most important result for our engineering services examinations, PSUs, as well as for GATE also. This is there are many short tricks also where we can directly find that it is an energy signal or a power signal. Now let's understand the root mean square relation with a power signal. Okay, so if I take a circuit, this is a resistance. Okay, let's draw a circuit. This is a power, this is a voltage source. Okay, and this is a resistance of 1 ohm. Let's call it as V. and a current of I is flowing from here. Okay, so if we so the energy is given by power into time. Okay, so if I calculate power into the power is given by V into IT multiplied by time. So this is the energy expression for a network circuit. For a network circuit, this is the important expression for a network circuit. Okay, now relate this power with RMS value. So power is equal to V multiplied by I. So if I calculate the power in the terms of current, I'll get I RMS square multiplied by R. If I calculate this power in the terms of voltage, I'll get V RMS square into R. Okay, so we are having R is equal to 1 ohm in our condition. R is equal to 1 ohm in our condition. Okay, so our power, so our power will be equal to I RMS square, I RMS square as well as equal to V RMS square. So we can directly say from here that power is equal to RMS value ka whole square. Okay, this is the one of the most important result of power signal, and root of this power will be equal to RMS value of a signal, This is important. This is also very important. Okay, so there are some basic results where we can directly find the power of a signal. Let's name one signal, and there are important results for this and their RMS values. Okay, their RMS values. Let's make a table here. So if a signal is of the form of A sine omega naught t or A cos of omega naught t, so its power will be given by its amplitude ka whole square divided by 2, and according to RMS this will be A by root 2. Okay, so another form, this is first. Another, if a signal is of the form of A into U of t, then its power will be given by A by 2, and this will be root A by 2. Okay, another signal, if the signal is of the form of A e g exponential j omega naught t, then its power will be given by A square, and this will be A. Okay, another signal, if a normal amplitude signal, A having amplitude signal, its power will be given by A square, and its RMS value will be given by A. So these are the most important results where we can directly find the RMS value and the power values of a signal, and they are most commonly asked in GATE, PSC and many PSU's exams. Okay, thank you.